Hi, my name is Lindsay Slagle. I am from Bryan, Ohio. I am a mama to 3 children. I have a junior high girl that's going to be in 7th grade, a 5th grader, and then a little 4-year-old in preschool. So as a mama, I use these products on my children from my junior high to my preschool. I use them through pregnancy and childbirth. My husband and I are both school teachers, so we use them in the classroom as well, but also during this season of life that we're in right now, it is so nice to have products that not only are natural and toxic and chemical free, but also they are so supporting to our bodies and our systems. It is just nice to have this little wellness kit to turn to. So the first one I'm going to talk to you today about is lavender. Lavender is known as the Swiss Army knife of oils, or kind of the gateway of oils. There are so many uses for lavender. I'm not going to talk about all of them because we could chat for a very long time. So lavender is one that if you don't know what else to use for something, pull out your lavender. It will probably be helpful to you. It has lots of uses. I'm just going to talk about the ones I personally use it for and just kind of some of the main ones that I use it for, because there are so many. Again, we could chat for a long time and I want to keep this short and be mindful of your time. So first of all, let's talk about aromatically, breathing it in. It's great to just put on your hands, take a deep breath. I love to diffuse it at nighttime. It's great diffused alone. I also like to diffuse it. I like to mix it with things. I like to mix it with stress away. I like to mix it with peace and calming. My favorite is orange to mix it with. I don't know why, but I just sleep really well if I mix lavender and orange together. If you are dealing with seasonal little troublesome things that make your eyes water and make you sneeze, mixing it with lavender, lemon, and peppermint, those 3 are very, very beneficial for those seasonal itchies and everything. You can mix it in like a chest rub, mix it in with some coconut oil that you can just pick up at the grocery store. Take a scoop of coconut oil, put it in a jar, mix those 3 together, and you can just rub it right on your chest. You can diffuse it. You can put it in a little veggie capsule and take it internally. It has so many uses. It also is great topically, meaning on your skin. Our kids fall all the time. They get scrapes and boo-boos and problems, and they need something. So I always put lavender just directly on their cut or on their bite or on their bruise or on their scratch. It is very supporting to the skin. It will help to make it stop hurting. It will help the scarring to go away. It is so supportive on the skin. It's great in the summertime if you've been out in the sun too long. Young Living makes a wonderful sunscreen, and sometimes we forget to put it on and our skin gets a little red, so we will just apply some lavender right on our problem spots in the evening before we go to bed. You can mix it with some coconut oil and make a nice after skin rub. Lavender is just such a supportive oil for so many things, topically, aromatically, and internally, putting it in that veggie capsule again. All right, the other one we're going to talk about today is Valor. So for me personally, Valor is one of my favorites because it has made such a big difference in my life. It has more of a woodsy aroma. I find it to be very grounding, and what I mean with that is it's very calming. When I get anxious or when I get stressed or overwhelmed, I will take some Valor out of my purse. I'll rub it right in my hands. I'll cup it over my nose and I'll just breathe deeply, and it's very calming to me. It's blue when it comes out, so don't be alarmed. It has a little blue tip, but it goes away right when you rub it into your hands. It, to me, is very grounding and calming. As a teacher, I'm in front of students all the time, but sometimes I'm asked to get up in front of our whole staff, and I have to talk to a lot of adults, and that can sometimes be nerve-wracking. So I'll have my Valor in my pocket, and I will use it before I go out, and it just sets me in a nice place, and it just brings me down. The other use of Valor is very different. It's also known as chiropractor in a bottle, and by that, it is wonderful for spinal alignment. It is great for achiness. It is great for I have a very bad back, so I feel like a very old person when I wake up. I'm in my 30s, but I wake up and I feel like I'm in my 70s someday. I just get stiff and I get achy, so I will take Valor, and every night before I go to bed, I rub it on my lower back. I roll it on my spine. You can take this and just put your roller top on it. In your starter kit, you get a sweet little roller ball, and you can just pop the top off and put your roller right on this, and then you can roll it. I roll it on my wrists when I'm getting stressed. I roll it on my back at night. They also sell a Valor roller ball if you want more of a long one, but this is what I'm talking about when I say a roller top, and then you can just roll it directly on your spine. If I do this when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel achy, I don't feel stiff, I just feel like I should. So Valor to me is wonderful for your spine. I know of many people that have achy hands. Many older people will feel like their joints are stiff and achy, and they'll just take their Valor and they'll roll on their hands, and it helps them to feel more flexibility. So to me, I love Valor because it's kind of my safety net, my calming one. It just makes me feel at peace. And then it also is wonderful for achiness. Your knees, your hips, your back, your neck, any kind of place on your body that's a little bit stiff. You can take some Valor, rub that on, layer it with Panaway, which is really good for pain, and then layer that the third time with peppermint, which will drive it in. So Valor, Panaway, and peppermint, those three rolled together make a really, really good kind of pain rub. So I hope you learned a little bit today about lavender and Valor. Comment below on your favorite uses and any questions that I can help you with. Have a great one.